Hello, HPA. Ooh, yeah. This is Roboman's new Nomad air tank. And I'm working on a semi-automatic pistol that uses it. The Nomad air tank is slightly different from like a sniper core or something like that, like a traditional hobby-made air tank, like a Spec BZ or something like that. This one's smaller, and it does not have a automatically pushing out breech uh, ram thing built into the air tank. So in order to use this tank, you need to build a breech mechanism of your own. And I've decided to try and make my breech mechanism actuated by the trigger pull itself. So if I split this in half, you can see that you got your barrel up here, got your ram here, you got this little extra bit of barrel in the back, and then I'm going to have this trigger right here. This bit is going to do that sort of thing. And when that does that, this is going to go back and forth about that much. Like so. Probably going to have to use a lever or a set of gears in order to do that. But yeah, basically when you pull the trigger, so the ram is going to be by default in the back position. So when the trigger is like this will be here. And then as you pull the trigger back, the ram moves forwards, chambers a dart, then the trigger, so like by this point, it's already moved forwards and chambered a dart. And then by that point, the valve for the air tank itself triggers, and then air flows out and shoots out the barrel. Hoping that something like this works, because if it does, then it can be a really compact little blaster. If I have a reference point, here's an alchemist. There you go. And this is with a 12-inch long barrel, which is probably too much. But you know, there you go. And then here is it with a silly pistol. If it lets me move it. There we go. So it's very comparable in size to those two. Or to a silly pistol, sorry. Very comparable in size to this. And a lot smaller than that. And it's also really thin. Really, really thin. So yeah, something like that should be pretty fun. Looking forward to working on this some more. Here is actually, there we go. There's some more of the body shape. This should actually be extended back as well. Here. There you go. So that's more or less what this is going to look like in its current form. So yeah, something like that should be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to working on this some more. That's all that I've got for you. Bye.